Listen up, you're not lazy. You've just been taught to survive, not thrive. Yesterday I shared a little bit about my story, how I was in debt and just felt like there was more to life than living paycheck to paycheck, right? So when I found a freedom machine, a way to make money online without having to spend a ton more time, it's really just 2 hours a day without, gosh, it's a done for you product. When I did MLM, I would sell weight loss products for maybe $300 and I would make about 20%, $50, $60, which is great. But I was in my friends' DMs and bothering friends and family and stuck to my phone all the time. And I knew there had to be a better way. I did find my passion and my purpose in helping other people. I know that there's something inside of me that just wants to help other people. And I think I've been through all that hard because I just have empathy. I've been the mom that's waking up at night, that is stressed out, that is driving more DoorDash and trying to make an income and trying to put food on the table, literally barely able to make it. Looking at my expenses and just like, how can I cut back? I've cut everything back, cable, everything, all the non-necessities, right? I just need more income. I had to get a second job and a third job. And it's just like, come on, I have a great job. But our expenses with 2 teenagers and just living this life with groceries and everything else going up, I knew I needed to do something different. And, there were times I was hard on myself. I'm like, I feel stuck. I feel lazy. I have that guilt. I have that shame, but I knew there was more to life. And again, I talked about yesterday, I don't believe God wants us to live in lack and just surviving. I believe he wants us to live in abundance and thrive. Like literally, what drives you? What is your purpose and your passion? So many of us are just going through life like with blinders on and just doing what we've been told, right? Like I talked about, society tells us you get a job and you work for the rest of your life. And maybe someday, hopefully you have enough for retirement. Well, you know what? Again, I started thinking there has to be more to life than this. I was blaming myself. I was feeling like a failure, feeling not good enough, thinking, gosh, I've tried so many things. I tried network marketing. I've taken multiple courses and programs and classes and hired coaches and started my own business and wanted to coach other people. And I would start and then I would stop. And it was like, just again, that feeling like a failure and feeling like, am I ever going to get there? Does God really have something for me? But I think there were it's those mental blocks, it's the fear of failure and that guilt and that, gosh, just not feeling good enough or waiting for the right time. It's like, how many of you have said, when I lose the weight, then I'll find the perfect man. When I find the perfect man, then I'll be happy. When I make this amount, then I'll be happy. It's like, no, you really have to learn to be grateful for what you have. But at the same time, it's okay to want more. Some of us need permission to have a desire for more. I've talked about it. For me, it's not a bigger house. I love to travel. I love to do things, but I don't need to do some of those things. I do want to provide for my kids, right? But I do believe God does not want us to just settle. We are made for more. So my own mindset has shifted. I did the work. I read personal development books. I'm constantly listening to podcasts, but I was always getting all this coaching and I wasn't taking action. Sometimes we're stuck in that like analysis paralysis, finding mentors and almost like addicted to the coaching and I was addicted to growth, to learning. I was excited. I was, especially when I got started with this blueprint, I was blown away with the value in here. It's really just an education program. And all I'm doing is helping other moms make income online. And it's so rewarding because within a couple days, you don't need tech. You can make your investment back. You don't need to be spending multiple monthly fees, right? So many programs have monthly fees, especially like an auto ship for MLM. I mean, I've done probably 4 or 5. I've gotten the auto ship. I still have so many products from so many network marketing companies. Most of them I love, and I still use today, at least 2 or 3. And I will never stop because I love it and I love the way I feel. But when I found this digital program, and it was a done for you program, we have training every single day. You really just have to show up and plug in, and coaches and mentorship and community. The support in this community is amazing. You know, there's not this competition or comparison. Everybody is really there to support each other. And it's like no other, because when you start your own business, you know, if you're an entrepreneur, if you start your own business, it can be lonely. You know, there are days it's like, maybe you don't feel like it. Maybe you're just not sure. Like, am I really doing this? Am I really making a difference in people's lives? Are there really people out there that need to know what I know, what I hear? I believe there are. I believe there are women out there that need to know what I have, because you don't know what you don't know. And so many people are searching, right? I mean, I have been through the struggle. I have been through it. And I just want you to know, if you're judging yourself, if you're feeling guilty, if you're feeling shameful, if you're feeling like a failure, I just want you to know we need to give ourselves grace. You know, we need to give ourselves grace and know that it's okay. I truly believe everything happens for a reason, and it's all for good. It's all for good. So, you know, if you're ready, you can go to believeindailypay.com. My goal is truly to help 10 moms a month earn $10,000 a month. It is truly possible. I see people do it every single day. When I made $1,800 in 1 week, I was like, wow, this really works. And I'm having fun doing it. And I get to help other moms. You guys, it is such a feeling of, it's so fulfilling to help other moms, you know, make that first sale and help them really just hold their hand through it. Because I've had so many mentors and friends and family in my life encourage me and love me, and we're just so hard on ourselves. So it's time to just know that you can break free from feeling stuck. But it is up to you. It is up to you to take action. It is up to you to get out of your comfort zone. Many of us, you know, we might take a step, but then we feel like, oh, I don't know, is this working? I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can trust myself. What if I fail again? And I just want you to know, you can do this. You can do this. If there's a desire in your heart, if you're watching this, you're here for a reason. Comment ready below. I'd love to share with you. You can go to believeindailypay.com. There's a couple videos to watch. Michelle is amazing. She pours her heart into us. And I just want you to know you can do this. And I'm here for you. I want to help you. I want to coach you. So just get in my email. Email me back. What's holding you back? What are your desires? You know, what are you afraid of? You know, you don't need more time. You need a plan that works in the time you do have. So we feel like we have to work harder. We feel like we have to trade more time for money. I had to go get another job, and I made, you know, $17 an hour. And I was like, this is not even worth my time anymore. Driving DoorDash, I would make sometimes $15 to $20 an hour. Like, this is not worth my time anymore. So now I'm spending the time creating a digital program. I now have 10 income streams because we have this in English and in Spanish. So you can invest $100, $300, $600, or $900, and you can resell those. That's what master resale rights are. You are able to resell. You don't have to create it. All you get to do is promote it and tell your story and share why you're doing this. That's it. And we teach you step by step how to do this. We teach you which social media platform where you're comfortable. You know, it does take consistency. It shows to show up every day. But you learn how to post free ads, how to get traffic. You don't need followers. You don't need to bug friends and family. You don't need to spend more time. It's just spending the time doing your income producing activities. That's it. So I really want to help you. If you're watching this, again, just go to believeindailypay.com. I want to share the Freedom Blueprint with you that I have been using for 18 months now. And you guys, I've gotten out of debt. I've helped many women get started. And my goal, again, is to help 10 people a month earn $10,000 a month. And you guys, it's not about the money. It's about the stress. It's about not waking up with panic attacks. It's about, honestly, it's about committing to yourself and to your family and showing up for yourself and knowing you can do this. So Thank you for watching. I know God will bring the people that are looking for something like this, and I trust and I know. I'm so grateful I get to do this. I love, love, love this opportunity. I know that there's so many women out there on their knees praying for something like this, and I'm grateful I get to share this with you. So comment ready or go to believeindailypay.com. I cannot wait to get to know you, hear about you, and just coach you a little bit and help you and support you and hold your hand through this process. We're going to have fun, and I can't wait to see you on the inside.